Are you a new beginner sewer and are interested in making yourself a capsule wardrobe but don't know where to start? Then look no further, jump into the video because I've put together a small collection of garments that you can make from style art patterns to create a very easy, simple and beginner's capsule wardrobe. My collection consists of a couple of tops, a skirt, a pair of trousers, a dress and a topper that I have put together with the beginner sewer in mind. So let's have a look at the first pattern. My first pattern is for a top. It's for the gem knit tee. It has a simple round neck, short sleeves and a very simple body. It has a dipped back hem, but you can actually straighten that off when you cut the top out. It's very simple. I think this is a kind of a classic top that will go with all the other garments in the collection. It's a simple garment to construct. If you need help with the neckband, you can look at my video here. You can see this top being made in a basic neutral for your wardrobe or one of the lighter neutrals that you may have chosen. For garment number 2, I've chosen another top. It's the Madison top. This top has, again, a bound neckline. It has 3/4 length sleeves with a turn up, but it's got a slight flare and a deep hem. Now, it's quite a simple construction again. If you can put the neckband on, I think that's the hardest part of the garment. And as an added bonus, this top can also be made in a knit fabric or a light woven fabric. So that could be the star of your wardrobe. The skirt that I've chosen is a very simple skirt. I have made this up for myself. It's the Rita Ponte skirt. Now, the fantastic thing about this pattern is it's in 2 lengths and there are 2 separate pattern pieces in the pattern itself. There's a shorter length skirt and a longer length skirt. And the waist has an elastic treatment that's just stitched on and folded over on itself to the inside. It's a very, very straightforward skirt and it fits absolutely beautifully. So that would be my recommendation for the skirt in your beginner's capsule wardrobe. You could make it in ponte or scuba or a nice stretch fabric. So once again, knit's very forgiving and you won't have a problem with a fit or a zip that you would have in a woven skirt. So my skirt recommendation is the Rita Ponte skirt. For the trousers, I decided on the Peter pants. Now, I have changed my mind several times on which trouser pattern to include, but I went with this because it's very, very simple to make. The pattern is a very straight-legged trouser with an elastic treatment at the waist, and they're also inset pockets. There are no complicated side pockets, back pockets, etc. And like I said, the trousers have a very forgiving silhouette because they are looser. I would recommend making these trousers in a fabric such as linen or viscose twill in your dark neutral. Now, my dark neutral for this season is navy, but my lighter neutrals are tan and chambray, and I would consider making these trousers in that shade. So if you're new to trouser making, the Peter pants could be one of your favourites and will give you a springboard to move on to more complicated designs. I had difficulty choosing a dress for this capsule wardrobe. In the end, I decided on the Kim knit dress. Now, this is a very, very simple tank dress. It has bound armholes and a bound neckline, but it's also in 2 lengths. It's a shorter length and a midi length. Great for summer. You can make it in knit fabric, so I would recommend something like cotton lycra. I'd make this in my dark neutral, but you could also make it in your mid neutral as well. So if you can do a neckband, you can stitch a neckband like I've described in the 2 top patterns, then you will be able to make this pattern, this dress, very, very easily. So that is my dress recommendation. I have 2 patterns for toppers for this capsule. I have Sable Boyfriend Cardigan is my first pick, and as you can see, it's an oversized boyfriend cardigan. It's quite loose fitting, and it comes up to about thigh length, and it has a front band and buttons and with pockets. Now with this you can start expanding your knowledge of sewing techniques with buttonholes and pockets. You don't have to put the buttonholes on, of course. You can just leave the front band without buttonholes or buttons, and it'd just be a nice edge-to-edge cardigan. Again, I would be making this in a sweatshirt fabric, or maybe a ponte fabric or French terry. I was making this for myself. I think I'd choose a pop of colour, so I'd probably make this in a cerise or a Kelly green, to the neutral garments in my wardrobe. So that is my first topper pattern. My second topper pattern is the sunny knit top. Now I've chosen this again because it's very simple to make, it's quite a loose top, and again I've been making that in a pop of colour from my colour palette, and I'd probably be making this in cerise or a turquoise colour, and I'll probably be making it in French terry or a sweatshirt fabric again. You could wear it with the trousers, the skirt, and you could even pop it over the dress for a completely different look. So that is my second recommendation for a topper, the sunny knit top. So there you are. I have 7 patterns in total for my beginner's capsule wardrobe. They are all easy patterns apart from the sable pattern, like I said, but you can make that as easy or as complicated as you like, with the addition or the omission of the buttons and the buttonholes and the pockets if you so desire, and you just have an edge-to-edge cardigan in that case. These 7 patterns in total came to 99 Australian dollars, which equates roughly to 52 Great British pounds, 60 euros, or 65 US dollars. So you're getting a lot of patterns there. You're getting 7 patterns which you can make up in different fabrics and different colours, and they will all coordinate with each other for a beginner's capsule wardrobe. The reason I chose style art patterns for this mini capsule is that, as you know, I love style art patterns, I love the way they fit, and I like their designs. There are also an awful lot of designs to choose from. So if you decide you'd like to swap the patterns around for your own version of the basic capsule, then that's entirely up to you. The patterns are also available in PDF, so you can have them as a tiled PDF, an A0 version in some of the patterns, or you can buy a paper pattern and have it sent to you. The style art patterns also come in a range of sizes from Australian 4 to Australian 30 for all the patterns that were shown here, so you really have got a good size range there. That's it from me. Let me know which patterns that you choose for your beginner's capsule wardrobe, or any patterns that you suggest that we could try. See you soon, happy sewing, bye bye.